This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Copenhagen Fight Week, Bellator 2 event Fight Week, MMA news with the MMA-Holes. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, good. How are you tonight, Jesse?
I'm always wonderful with my papaka.
Pa-pa-pa-pa-ka. There you go. Jesse's got her Habib hat on. I have my wonderful shirt on. And we have a lot of fantastical stuff to get through and to you tonight on this wonderful Wednesday. It's season 3, episode 38. It feels good, Jesse.
Feels great, Moss.
You know, I'm having my half decaf, half caffeinated seeping into my pores right now. Mm-hmm. So I am infusing myself with caffeine, half.
I'm having just pineapple juice.
Hey, ladies, she's drinking pineapple juice. There you go. I hope everyone is wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful.
Let me know what you're consuming tonight on this wonderful Wednesday night, as we are going to talk about a bunch of things. Shit.
Before we do, I would just like to give a random announcement. On my Twitter account, you can see it. But earlier this morning, I woke up and I went to the kitchen to brew myself a cup of coffee. And the coffee's by the window, and as I was standing there waiting for the water to warm, I decided, let's check on Fred. So I opened the blinds. I look outside. I was disappointed because I saw Fred's web, but then I saw this. No Fred. No Fred to be found anywhere. And I got a little depressed. I was pretty depressed all day. And then out of nowhere, Moss comes home and he says, look outside. And guess who's sitting there in his comfortable little home?
Wonderful.
It's okay. He didn't go anywhere. I think he just went to run some errands. You know.
Fred's back.
He's home. We
were upset to lose Fred, and then Fred came back. He must have, I don't know. He had to go take a shit or something. I don't know. Fred is back in business. This is our wonderful spider that lives outside of our window. So there he is, Fred. And thank God he's okay. Or she. Or it.
I think it's a she. Because I was reading up on this type of spider. We might have to, it's an orb weaver. We might have to call Fred Sigourney Orb Weaver. Because around this time, orb weavers leave to the edge of their nest to lay eggs. And then they come back. So I'm a little concerned about that. I'm not going to lie. I think there might be some mini Freds hanging out on the outside of that web that we can't see.
Well, it's a family. Family of Freds. All right. Well, it's good news. Fred is back. And I mean, I know everyone in the chat was wondering what happened. You know, an update on Fred, and Fred is still there. He's, or she, or Sigourney Orb Weaver is still there. We're not quite sure. But yeah, that's good stuff. Now, Stipe Miocic injures the eye, and he cannot fight Daniel Cormier anytime soon. He's got to heal up. He's got to get better. Rumble Johnson has something to say to the Twitter world. Mm-hmm. Say they don't know what's coming. Rumble Squad. # hunting season.
Wonderful.
Which one do you want to start with, Jesse?
Well, I say let's Let's start with Rumble, of course.
Rumble.
What kind of question is that?
All right, so we'll start with Rumble Johnson. Rumble Johnson coming back to the UFC is very exciting. It's titillating to me.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like he's coming back at heavyweight, right? Is that the consensus?
That is the rumor.
Okay.
Consensus.
And he's pretty big. It's going to be tough for him to get back to that light heavyweight weight. He's a big boy.
No, I don't think it's going to be tough. No.
He's pretty fucking big right now.
It's like,
He's big. He's hefty. He's a hefty man.
Is there any other words you have for him?
He's large and in charge. So now Rumble Johnson coming back to heavyweight, and I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm thinking, all right, is this the fight that John Jones was talking about? Is this the fight that John Jones says he has big news or there's something big coming? Is it Rumble Johnson? Or will Rumble Johnson be fighting a guy like Francis Ngannou? Both. I would absolutely love to see. But what would you rather see more, Jesse? If you had a choice between the two, Rumble coming back, impressive career. He fought a fucking welterweight at one point, and now he's thinking about heavyweight.
Well,
what do you think?
I like Francis a lot. In fact, Francis is one of my favorite heavyweights. So I would, of course, have to say I want to see Rumble versus Francis.
All right.
100%.
I'm all over the Bones fight. All over it.
Super chat.
Super chat. What the hell? I'm in the wrong screen.
Rumble versus Francis.
There you go.
Rumble versus Francis. So Connor Hernandez
Francisco
says Rumble versus Francis. And where the fuck is my donation screen? Where'd it go?
Come on, Mom.
It's not here.
Oh, wow. It's disappeared.
Yeah, he's saying come on, but it's nowhere to be found.
You talk to them, and I'll look for it, Moss.
Oh, here, I found it. There it is. It's miraculously in the middle of the screen. So there it is. Connor Hernandez, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
For the wonderful, wonderful donation. By the way, the donations are fixed. I figured out what the problem was. I got to the bottom of it, and I was like,
What was the
"Ooh,
problem, Moss?
don't you worry. I got it." Connor Hernandez coming back in.
Let's go, champ. Rumble versus the Black Beast.
That's interesting.
Rumble versus the Black Beast. What do you think about that? Maybe
Rumble
he shouldn't be
versus the
thrown into the mix too quick. You know, I mean, Black Beast is right up top, but Black Beast has flaws in his game.
I still like Rumble versus Francis.
Well, the Black Beast beat Francis in a weird, slow, boring way, but you beat him. So take that to the bank. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I like Rumble against any striker. I'm down with that. I want to see Rumble against a striker because we've seen Rumble grapple and it's not very good. So
Well, maybe he's improved, Moss.
no, I saw him at that Chael Sonnen grappling thing, and he hasn't. He
What was that?
He lost to a guy that was like 3 sizes smaller than him. It was insane. Class is smaller than him, I should say. So, although he's very good, but yeah, I think throw Rumble in there with a heavy hitter. Let's see 2 hands fly.
I agree.
You know, or 4 hands fly because people have 4 hands. You know, like
What?
if 2 fighters are in a cage, there's 4. It's not 2 hands. If 2 hands fly, it's just one person fighting himself.
Moss, sometimes
It's 4 hands
Yeah.
if there's 2 people. Quick math for the community.
Wait, Moss. I haven't done this in a while.
Well, we haven't practiced it, but we'll try it right now.
See, when you don't do it
Wonderful.
after a while, it just comes naturally to you.
I expect you to be doing that handshake yourself at home
During
with your whoever.
during the Giants game on Sunday, every time they score a touchdown, we have to do that.
Okay, fair enough. And thanks to Diaper John, we will be going to that Giants game. So that's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sitting on the field. Not on the field, but
Near
very
the field.
off the field. So shout out to Diaper John for getting that done. We'll be at the Giants game. Let's go Giants. All right, so in the chat, this is what I want to know. What should the next fight for Rumble Johnson be? What should it be? And also, was Trump impeached? When was that?
There was a council on it today. Nancy Pelosi was the last one that they kind of really needed on board. I haven't really checked in on what's going on there.
I'm going to go with no. I'm
But-
going to say nope.
They said that they were going to put a council together by this morning at the latest, and then they were going to go through this whole thing as to whether or not they're going to impeach Trump.
Yeah, they're not going to repeat. I don't see that. I'm not the biggest Trump fan in the world, but come on. What's going on here? Anyway, let's see what the chat says.
All right. Rumble Hardy says Duke Chronic. Tyler Brown. Rumble versus Dos Santos. Flatter Deegan BND. Rumble versus Triple C says Drunk Savage. Big Nick Digger FED. And H. Drunk Savage. Hello, sweetie. Sean Hart. Trump is another witch hunt. T-Bird. JBH knows
Pretty much.
politics. Wow.
All right, so the chat's coming in. Oh, Rumble versus a treadmill. What do you think about that?
It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great. I want to see it.
You want to see him fight a treadmill?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do,
Okay.
actually.
All right, let's get right into the news.
My money goes on the treadmill.
The MMA Holes, we're going to take you on a fantastic journey tonight in the wide world of the internet, the wide web. What?
Never mind. It didn't work. All right. According to Brett Okamoto, there has been some breaking news today. Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stevens. Moss called it. Will be rebooked for the co-main event of UFC Fight Night on October 18th in Boston, says Dana White.
You didn't say it.
No, I don't want to say it. I'm not feeling it. I'm kind of getting over it. Like, it's not funny anymore. Like,
No?
no, I think we need something else. You know, it was funny at first, and now it's just kind of like,
Oh, shucks. All right. Let's get into the story.
You were right, Moss. Rodriguez versus Stevens is being rebooked as the co-main event for UFC Boston, according to Dana White.
I tell you what, I am so goddamn mystical. I looked at the events, upcoming events. I was like, this is the only card that they should slap these two knuckleheads on.
Yeah.
Now, co-main event, I like this better than the Zabit fight because now it's got some juice. Zabit in Russia needs to be in Russia. That needs to be on the Russia card.
It
so
is
everything
on the Russia card.
No shit. That's why I said it needs to be there. So now they're going to put this in Boston with the whole juice of the... By the way, the altercation in the lobby it's not even worth showing. It's so stupid with Stevens and Rodriguez. It is so ridiculous. You saw it, right?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I don't know. It just looked like kind of staged to me.
Staged?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was staged, but it was just, it's not even worth talking about. So I'm going to move on from that. But the eye poke, 15 seconds, the fans throwing shit. You have a lot of footage that you can hype into this fight as a co-main event for Weidman and Reyes. And this is pretty interesting. They actually released the poster for Weidman and Reyes, and here it is, Jesse. I found this to be a little strange. You know, it wasn't quite what I expected, and this is not with the co-main event yet, so I'm curious how that's going to work into it. But is it me, or is this UFC poster October 18th in Boston? Does this not look like they went for maybe a sensitive audience? Like, what do you think about this thing?
I think it's brilliant. We've never seen anything like it. I think it's probably the best poster UFC ever created.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. And now to the people that are just listening on Podbean and iTunes, it's Jesse, can you explain what we're seeing here?
I think Reyes is proposing to Chris Weidman.
So it's like a cliffhanger?
I think Weidman said yes on Twitter.
He said yes?
I think he did.
Did he really? All right, let's see what Chris Weidman said. We tweeted it at... Whoa, there's a spider! No! Oh, my God! Oh, the horror! Oh, my God! Oh, Jesse, I almost had a heart attack there.
Yeah.
All right, let's scroll down. And we did tweet this out to Mr. Weidman. Oh!
Don't those smiling emojis mean yes?
So is that a yes? Chris Weidman did
That's
retweet
what I'm
it.
thinking.
All right, so that's Chris Weidman's response to this. So I guess it's a yes. We should probably celebrate. Everyone's invited to the Weidman Reyes wedding. Oh my God, it's a miracle.
Celebrate. I can't help but celebrate. Let's masturbate and commemorate.
Celebrate.
Off the hay. Let's get this straight. I came to make MMA great again, my friend. One Lord.
All right, so we have a celebration. So this fight does have a co-main event if you're just jumping in, and it is indeed the eye poke event. Now, what are you more excited about, Jesse? The eye poke fight or the main event? What would you go with?
The main event.
Okay. So
yeah, I'm not. Nah, the eye poke fight doesn't overrule the main event.
You're done with the. All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not. After the whole eye poke thing, like, yeah, it does create a little bit of a hype, but it's like, it's kind of everything just kind of feels staged. You know, it just doesn't feel real.
Explain to me the stage thing. I want to know where the stage thing's
like,
coming in.
Like someone, because they knew that people weren't like super hyped about Jeremy or about Rodriguez versus Stevens the first time around. Like, people were excited, but like they didn't really get that feedback that they had maybe expected. And I think I have a theory that Stevens took a fall on both of their accord, and with the whole eye poke thing, like Rodriguez was like, all right, I'm gonna poke you in the eye. It's gonna look faint, but we're gonna make it out to be like this big deal. And then they have this whole confrontation in the hotel afterward, and it's just like they walk up to each other knowing full well that they're gonna meet each other there. It's just like really weird how it all turned out. And now all of a sudden there's a rematch booked for the next card. It's just.
So you're saying, let me get this straight. Yair Rodriguez had a chance to fight in his home country.
I'm going into deep theory here.
Okay. And he's like, listen, I'm going to get paid here. Real quick day. 15 seconds. I poke this man in the eye. We have this whole theatrical finish.
Yeah, and then we'll meet in a hotel.
And it just so happens Boston needs a co-main event. So this is going to work perfectly. We get paid again.
Yeah, it all just makes sense.
I'm going to be healthy. Stevens is going to be healthy. Everyone gets paid. So what if I piss off my home country and they may throw things at me?
Well, he didn't. Remember when he got on the stage, the home country was all cheering for him.
So now Jeremy Stevens being in on this. Was he in on this, Jeremy Stevens?
Yeah, I think everybody was involved.
Okay, so Stevens in on this. So now with Stevens being in on this, right, and he didn't open up his eyes, like, oh my God, I can't continue fighting. Mm-hmm. And then they had to, rush him out. Yeah. Can you explain the announcer, the play-by-play guy going under the table? Was that part of the stage?
Well, no, they couldn't have predicted they were going to riot, but I think that they all, if you remember in that Michael Bisping video, they were starting to throw covers over all of the electronics. Yeah. How'd those covers get there? They just magically have covers on standby in case the audience riots? Like, It's a little fishy to me.
Okay. So that is Jesse's, that's what Jesse thinks about the whole eye poke gate.
Yeah.
Eye poke gate, right? Is that what you want to call it?
Yes, I do.
All right, chat. What do you think? What are your thoughts on JBH's eye poke gate?
Alex Lovell says Stevens was an accomplice. So was the half homo commentator. Jackets JBH says Sean Hart. R. Anthony says, and what other conspiracies did you mastermind today, JBH? Well, I had a theory that Fred is a female and had babies. Drunk Savage says maybe the hotel shit was staged, but not the eye poke. I don't know. JBH is waking up, says Flat Earth. I had pad thai for lunch, says T-Bird. How'd it taste? Drunk Savage JBH smoking that stuff. Pinata Gate says Kainoto. Fuck me pink, says Patty Brady. You're crazy, JBH, says Drew. Nah, I think it's totally staged, guys. I'm 100% positive it's staged.
Why not? You were thinking about doing conspiracy stream.
Yes, I'm going to start doing an MMA conspiracy.
Yeah, why don't you do... Whoa, fuck.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
All right, we got Vladimir coming in.
2000 IQ, yeah, and who the fuck is that guy staged this no contest to get paid twice for one camp? JBH is woke.
All right, so Vlad agrees. They are getting paid twice. So maybe you are onto something here. Yeah. The whole thing was so stupid, and it just so happened someone was recording it as usual. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was, that might be the only thing I agree with. And listen, as of late, you never know what's fake and what's not. But man, that's a dangerous move. Hey, let's almost start a riot so we can move these guys over to UFC Boston. Like that seems that's pretty ballsy by the UFC. Mexico, I apologize for this conspiracy.
UFC is known to make ballsy moves.
All right. Okay, let's move on before my brain cells explode out of my head and move into the next story. And this is one of the main stories of tonight.
According to MMA Fighting, Stipe Miocic is not expected to return until 2020 due to an eye injury sustained in the Daniel Cormier rematch.
Gaylord.
Oh, Sean, you shouldn't call him that.
The expected trilogy between UFC heavyweight champ Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier will likely have to wait until 2020. On Tuesday, Miocic's manager Jim Walter of College Sports and Entertainment confirmed that the two-time champion was still recovering from injuries suffered in his last fight with Cormier from August that would likely keep him sidelined through the end of the year. Here come the excuses. According to Walter, Miocic was dealing with the fallout from an eye poke that hindered his vision during and after the fight with Cormier at UFC 241, which led to a procedure being done on the Cleveland native after the fight. Miocic will visit the eye doctor again in a few weeks to be re-evaluated while determining if any further action is needed to repair the damage done. But with limited time remaining in 2019, it's highly unlikely he would return again this year. Miocic faced a similar problem in his first fight with Cormier back in 2018, but on that night, He suffered a first-round knockout that cost him the heavyweight title.
Mm.
What a coincidence.
My foot was up a leon.
All right. Well, okay. This is what I'm thinking here. I think Stipe is doing it politely. He's like, I'm injured. I'm not feeling too well.
Yeah.
I need to recuperate. And that's just his way of saying, wait, Tubby. You wait.
Tubby?
You made me wait. I'm going to make you wait, Tubby. That's what I'm thinking.
Why are you calling him Tubby?
Well, listen, I love DC.
They're all heavyweights. They're all Tubbies.
Nah, if anyone's going to be a Tubby in this picture, you know which one it's going to be. It's going to be the brown one, right?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Anyway, DC's my guy. But let's be honest with what's happening here. Stipe is like, you wait. You just wait. You take a seat. You wait. And this is how this is going to work. The ball's back in my court. You sit on your fucking chicken, right? Because that's what DC loves. He loves that chicken, right? You sit there, you eat that bucket of chicken.
That's very racist, Ma.
And you just wait for me. That's it. I'm going to tell you when it's time to fight. Maybe I'll take a fight in between when my eye gets better. Now, we haven't really heard much from Stipe. All we're hearing that he has his injury and he's got to take some time out. And I think DC does need a little bit of break in the action, right? But how much more time can DC wait? DC wants to retire. He says, this is it. So the question is, when will this happen? Will the UFC push Stipe? Will they say, listen, you got to get back. You got to, defend that belt. Big money fight waiting to happen here. What do you think's going to happen, Jesse? When does this happen?
You honestly know what I think is going on here is Stipe knows that DC has the ability to knock him out. He did it in the first fight. So Stipe knows that DC is one of the only people who ever took the belt from him. And he doesn't want to take that risk again. Maybe Stipe feels that even though he won that second fight, that maybe it was out of luck. Maybe that's how Stipe feels on the inside.
Oh, boy, Jesse.
Maybe he's beating himself up or something. I'm not saying it was luck. I think Stipe won the second fight. But I'm saying if Stipe had my brain, I tend to beat myself up. Even if I do good at something, I'm like, nah, it wasn't good enough, So maybe Stipe has that brain, and a lot of fighters do, that maybe in the second fight, even though he won, he's like, it wasn't good enough. And he doesn't want to risk losing that belt again to DC out of that inner conflict going on in his head.
So you're saying he's stalling because he's nervous?
I think he might be a little nervous.
Yeah, I am not buying that.
I am.
I don't think he's nervous in any way. Yes, he was getting pieced up in the fight, but Stipe knocked him out. You can't be like, oh my God, I'm a little nervous, but I knocked him out. He knocked him. Yes. He fucking brutalized him.
But what I'm saying is everyone has that inner conflict. Some people have it more than others, and maybe Stipe has that. Maybe he has some sort of inner conflict.
I'm listening. Tonight is you are on fire with the conspiracies. Like the theories tonight are great. I'm loving it. I need more of this. All right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm eating it up like this. Loving it. So you're saying Stipe is scared? Is that the?
No, I think that there might be some nerves going on there. That he doesn't want to risk losing his belt again.
All right. What do you think in the chat? What is the reason? Is it indeed an injury? I mean, is his eye really screwed up and he needs to rest this thing up? Is he making DC wait? Returning the favor, and he has every right to do it if you think about it. DC was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take another fight. You just wait there. I'm not fighting you." So if anyone could make someone wait, it's Stipe, right? But what is the reason? What's happening here?
King K says Tyler Robbins' Fedor only win in Bellator is Chael. Niall Flanagan, this is payback. Post-resurrected, are the Mets out of the playoffs?
Yeah, well, they're not mathematically out, but it's 5 games behind us. They're winning again tonight. It's crazy. This team is ending hot as all hell. And this close. Pete Alonso to breaking the record for most home runs by a rookie.
He needs 2 more home runs.
This close.
To break the record.
So, listen, they don't make the playoffs. Pete Alonso, just break that record. That's all I ask. That's all I ask from you, Mr. Alonso, Polar Bear Man. All right, so DC Stipe, we got some more comments in the chat. We'll read a couple more comments, and then we'll move to the next story.
Jan Jones says he agrees with me. Alex Jones, All-American New York style, Mrs. Moss. You say this every time you come into the chat. What does that mean?
I think he's retarded. I honestly think whoever Alex Jones is in the chat, he's certified Down syndrome approved.
Wonderful.
Journey to the Boundless says Daniel should have won and he blew it. Let's go Mets.
You blew it.
Post-resurrected Bagel Boss versus Screech from Saved by the Bell. Who you got?
Wonderful.
Is that who's fighting? So let's just show you what's going on this weekend. There is a orgasmic amount of MMA this weekend and boxing, and there's just so much going on. Now, Bagel Boss lost Lenny Dykstra, and that should be at the bottom of the list of things. Let me know if it's true that Screech is the one that filled in, because I'm all over it. Anyway, this fight here, Cannonier versus Hermanson, I think it's a banging fight night. It's early on Saturday. I'm all over it. But before that, Friday, Fuko Friday, you have this, Bellator 227 in Ireland. Gallagher versus Salazar. That is the main event for that. And I'm assuming it's early during the day and they're going to replay it at night. Fucking ridiculous that Bellator is doing that, but whatever. You move over on the taps and you scroll through and see what else is going on here. Whoops, excuse me. Here we go. Let's try this again. Let's just do it again. You got LFA 77 on Friday night. Then the next day is the UFC Copenhagen early in the day, and then you move up. Bellator 228 is that night. So you have all this wonderful, wonderful sloppiness going on here this weekend. And then on top of it all, the Bagel Boss is fighting. Is he fighting Screech? Let me look this up. This is something that I need to deliver to the audience versus, let's see, Bagel Boss versus, let's see. Did he get a new opponent? Because I know Lenny Dykstra backed out because he's all fucked up. I don't see anything. I don't see, oh yeah. Holy shit, it's Screech. It's true. It is true, ladies and gentlemen. The Bagel Boss will be fighting the long-dicked nerd from Saved by the Bell, Dustin Screech Diamond. Now, do you think this Dustin Diamond will actually win this time? You know, the last time Dustin the Diamond lost. What do you think, Jesse? Who would you pick in this fight?
Definitely not the bagel guy.
What? Why not?
Did you see that guy's shadow box? He looked like he was having a fucking seizure.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm all over this. So this is on what? Saturday night? This is on Fight TV. Well, I guess we're going to be doing a split celebrity boxing Bellator fight night. What do you think, Jess? You in?
Oh, God.
Yes. The MMA-Holes will be on it. Will you be on it in the chat? Will you be hanging with the boys?
Hanging with the boys.
You know what else?
You know what to do here is with the ones.
You know what else we should be on?
What?
BetDSI, of course, Moss.
We're going right to the sponsors?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The MMA-Holes are brought to you.
I was asking him a question.
Well, give him time to respond.
Just let me know the ones if you'll be here. And while you let us know, it's time for BetDSI. Shout out to BetDSI. Sponsor time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can wait if you want. It doesn't matter to me. I was just...
All right. I mean, we were just in the middle of something, but knock yourself out. Here we go. Whoa! BetDSI. Placing bet time. Jesse, let them know how you can do it.
Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, for up to 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, for up to 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. Once again, BetDSI, if you want to add some excitement to the fights or any of the sports you are watching, promo code MMA-Hole. You're fucking me up by doing all that stupid shit you were doing.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yes, he's like...
I was like, well...
What does that mean?
You're like, hey, just use the promo code.
What does that mean?
If you want to place a bet. Listen.
Like, the fuck?
We're going to try this again. BetDSI
Don't signal anything to me. You're going to fuck me up. I can't do it.
BetDSI is a fantastic sponsor of ours. So shout out to BetDSI, making everyone money in the community. But... No, this is not a eulogy.
This is not a let's signal Jessie while she's in the middle of some stupid shit.
It was like you were giving the BetDSI eulogy over here. I felt like BetDSI just died, and I am here at the funeral. I need.
How you do it then, Moss?
A box of Kleenex.
I'd love to hear you do it. Let's hear it.
Give me the read. I'll do the read. Give me this.
Oh,
thing.
you need the read?
Yes, give this to me.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go for it, Moss.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. BetDSI. Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't drop tacos on MMA and the UFC. BetDSI offers online tacoing and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole and get up to 100% bonus match, as well as 25 tacos as welcome bonus today. We play there ourselves and recommend BetDSI if you want to add some excitement to the fights or any other sporting you're watching. Once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description using promo code MMA-Hole and get limited time 100% bonus offer. That's right, 100%, as well as 25 tacos. It's only a game until you taco it at BetDSI.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Shout out to BetDSI. Now we got to take it down a notch.
Wrong one.
No?
Nope.
What? Why can't we? What does it matter which order we go in here?
Because then you're going to send me scrolling.
Oh, shit. Anyway. All right, here we're going to go to the next one. We're a very professional show over here. This is no producer, myself and Jesse, just fumbling through the sponsors. Ooh. What's going on here? Wait, this could only be one thing, Jesse.
Do you put your body to the test day in and day out? Do your muscles feel so stressed and fatigued that it hurts just to get out of bed in the morning? Whether you're a rigorous athlete or a hard worker, you want to buy a massage gun that provides the best therapy in the market. Theragun provides an all-in-one massage and recovery tool. Theragun helps you release muscle tension, soreness, and recover faster. Use the link in the description below and start using a deep muscle massage treatment unlike anything you've ever felt. Again, head over to Theragun.com with the link in the description and start feeling better, moving better, and recovering faster with tension and soreness relief.
Oh my God, Jesse, look at this. This looks amazing. I want this now. I want this rubbed all over my body. Oh my God, Jesse. That does look pretty amazing.
Yep.
We're going to get our hands on one of those guns and we're going to do it live on air, naked. We're going to get it all oiled up, Jesse, right?
Yes.
The whole body. We're going to rub it down. I'm so excited about this. All right, we're going to move on to our next sponsor over here. Ooh. Is that not it, Jesse? Is that not it?
It's just details, Moss.
So it's actually pretty funny. You are witnessing right now OCD in full effect. This girl, if it's not in a sequential order to how she likes it, she fucking loses her shit.
I'm not losing my shit.
It's like the kid that plays.
I explained this to you a long time ago, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Who gives a
and
fuck what order it is? Anyway, let's play this one. Oh, what music is this, Jesse?
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, posters.
Hold on a second. Did you say gerbil?
I said durable.
Oh, I thought you said gerbil stickers.
Did you really just interrupt Sticker Mule's promo?
Listen, I love Sticker Mule. They're fantastic. In fact, I'll show them the product in a second. But I could have sworn you said gerbil
I said
stickers.
Durable.
Oh, okay.
Professional.
Did you lose your place,
Yes,
Jesse?
because you keep doing this. Why do you keep doing this to me? I don't understand. You think it's funny? Like, it's not professional in the least. I don't know what the fuck you're
She's
doing.
losing her shit.
You're driving me insane.
First two crazy conspiracies. Now you're losing your shit during. You've never
keep
lost it during
interrupting me.
sponsors.
Stop interrupting me.
I always interrupt you during sponsors.
No, you don't.
We're making
You
it.
interrupt me during news, not promos.
Now you're stuttering.
Because you're driving me insane. God, I want to fucking lose my mind.
She's losing her shit. All right, you want to try it from the top? It's okay.
Don't. No, I'm not into it. So just try it again from the top.
What the fuck is going on? It's all right. Jesus Christ.
Moss, come on.
Oh, Jesse, it's time for Sticker Mule. Oh shit! Thank God.
Trump's hair is on
Lee!
fire.
What up, Lee?
Trump's hair is on fire.
Donald Trump is here.
Donald Trump is on fire.
Oh my God.
Trump's hair is on fire.
All right, let's see what Lee has to say on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
Shout out to Donald Trump for sticking it to the UN with a mastermind 40 minutes of pure gold. Yes, my Streamlabs works again.
Hey, all right, Lee W. Thank you. So I guess Trump pulled it off. I guess no impeachment. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? His hair is on fire. That's all that matters. All right, ready, Jesse? Now this sponsor, I have to say this is fantastic. We got
They're
a nice.
great. if I could get through the promo, you guys would know how great they are.
Listen, I grew up on Howard Stern. During live reads, you have fun with the read. You make it personable. We do it every stream. I don't know what the fuck's going on tonight. No?
No. Moss. No, I want to read something without being interrupted. I just want to get through. I want to finish it. All right? Can I just complete a promo?
All right, here we go. No, you can't because the donation's coming in. You can't. You gotta settle down. On iTunes and Podbean, if you're listening to this, it's better to watch it. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big Discolored Anus. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, just put a sticker on my anus.
Oh.
Biz.
You like a sticker on your anus? That doesn't sound very comfortable. All right, back to the live reads.
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional material.
All right. It's all right, Jess. It's going to be... I love this girl. This girl's the best. She's fucking shot out of a cannon. You want me to read it? If anyone else wants to sponsor this show, contact us via the MMA-Holes.com and we'll fuck up your live read as well. Jess, is everything all right?
Yes. Let me just try it one more time.
All right, ready? All right, everybody in the chat, what I need you to do in the chat is put the fists up in the air. We're going to beat up the ceiling, and we need to revitalize JBH. So let's get some cardio in, and we're going to get into this live read, and I am going to show our brand new MMA-Holes stickers, courtesy of Sticker Mule. Jesse, you ready to beat it up?
Yes.
Let's go!
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes.
All right.
The dislikes can choke on a dick.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. All those fists on fire in the chat. All right, we're going to move back. You know, Jesse, I got to say this. We had 2 boxes of beautiful stuff today. Coasters and stickers. And I just want to know where can I go to purchase some stickers?
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers online easy ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, coasters, magnets, customized... What the... What are you doing?
I can't. I'm fucking dying. I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
What did I do?
Just go back, Moss. Let me finish it. I just have to finish it. Just
Wait, no, wait, what?
Such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, coasters, magnets, customized tape, labels, bumper stickers, and more. Sticker Mule offers a full color printing at the highest quality that you deserve, free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs, and we've never been happier with the products we receive. Visit Sticker Mule with a link in the description today.
All right, Jesse did it. All right, so let's show Sticker Mule, a fantastic company, and I have to say this. It is the cheapest way to get custom stickers made, and they are top-notch stickers. Jesse, pull up a coaster over there. Show them, I mean, not just stickers. You have coasters as well. They just added this to the list of things, and Jesse's going to show you. And yes, we have MMA-Holes. What?
Coasters.
Oh, shit, Jesse. You're going to have to back up. But anyway, they can kind of see it right there. The MMA-Holes coaster. And we have finally what people have been asking for the longest time. We have the laminated weatherproof bumper stickers.
Yes.
That's right. QR
Are we
code.
putting this on our car?
Maybe.
After we get it back?
Actually, yeah, it's coming back from the the body shop because that cunt ran into me, and I'm going to take him to court and sue him for everything.
We should put this on the...
All right, we'll put it on. And what is this, Jesse? Don't be an a-hole?
B? Actually, it's just Don't Be an A-hole. And it's got the QR code to the YouTube channel.
These over here.
They're vinyl.
We got to get these in your hands. We have to get this into people's hands and get them all over the world. So let me know with a thumbs up in the chat if you like our new stickers and coasters, and if you would like something, we'll get them your way. We'll send them your way. Shout out Sticker Mule.
Yeah, huge thanks to Sticker Mule. These are probably the best quality products we've had from literally anything that we've had. So best quality promotional products.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So we do have to move on. We have one more sponsor to play over here. We spent like 30 minutes on sponsors. But here we go. Sticker Mule. Definitely check it out, and we'll get it in your hands. Okay. One more sponsor, and last but not least, the one that we should be using right now, we should immediately, Timeless CBD.
Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products, such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, pain salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMA-HOLE, all one word, for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD on a daily, and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description using promo code MMA-HOLE, all one word, and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
All right. Timeless CBD is
Wonderful.
And that's promo code MMA-HOLE, link in the description. All right. What a weird, wild night. Wacky, crazy night. And we were just talking about celebrity boxing, and I think that the Bagel Boss derailed us. I think that's what happened. When you segue from the Bagel Boss, everything falls apart. So let's get back into MMA, right? Let's do that. All right? The MMA-Holes.com. Another Stipe? What is this?
No, it's just...
Oh, okay. It's just another picture. All right. Oh, boy. Arriba.
According to MMA Fighting, Jorge Masvidal says Kamaru Usman rejected the fight at UFC 244. That guy knows I'll baptize him, he says. Jorge Masvidal speaks to the media at UFC Mexico City about his upcoming welterweight bout against Nate Diaz at UFC 244, failed negotiations with champion Kamaru Usman, the state of his relationship with Colby Covington, the support he's received from the Latin American audience, and more. The majority of the media scrum was done in Spanish. There are subtitles on the video to MMA Fighting if you watch it, but you can also find transcription from Spanish to English, and this is basically what was said. The reporter said, "What are your thoughts on a build-up where you don't have to talk much?" He said, "Oh, it's the best. I don't have a problem talking. I can talk. I can express myself. But many times when people are talking just to talk, to say negative things, I don't like it because this is not a negative sport. This is a sport of a lot of knowledge, of knowing yourself well, knowing your soul and your spirit, your abilities both physically and mentally. All that stuff that your mother is stupid and this and that shouldn't have a lot of space in the sport. I know that people do it to generate money and all that, but I don't think it's needed. And with this fight, we're setting the example to the entire world that if you're a great fighter and you do your job, people are going to watch you no matter what you say or don't say." When asked what ended up happening, there were talks of him fighting Usman, but now he's fighting Nate Diaz. What happened in those negotiations? Masvidal responded, "Usman said no when they asked him. They told me yes, and they gave me a few names, and I said, okay, let's go. We went back and forth over money for a bit, maybe for a day, and they told Usman this is the fight, and he said no. When he said no, they said, okay, we're going to take the belt, and they started looking for another person, and that person was Nate Diaz. Usman called back saying he wanted the fight, and they said, too late, we already have Nate Diaz, a man who wants to fight, and that's it. We have the hardest fight that's ever existed in the UFC now on November 2nd.
All right. I think I'm going to say something controversial. Surprise.
Wonderful.
So I feel that Jorge Masvidal, who is already a likable guy, and now he's on top of the world. He's got a mega fight with Nate Diaz, the BMF belt on the line. Is it possible, Jesse, that too much exposure could hurt this fight?
Too much exposure for Masvidal?
Yeah, so what I'm noticing here is the more I see Jorge Masvidal, the more I skip or fast forward or just ignore the story. I saw you when I was done reading. You were kind of like this. You seemed like you weren't very interested, and I think a lot of people are
are in the same boat.
I mean, listen, Jorge Masvidal's a nice guy, right? I met him. He's a great guy, but he's a fun fighter to watch. The guy always comes in there. He's looking to put you away, put you to sleep, but he's putting me to sleep with all these interviews. I kind of don't.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore. And now you have Nate Diaz, who is fighting him, which is great. Nate Diaz is nowhere to be found. You know, Nate Diaz wisely is doing whatever he has to do. Maybe TMZ will catch him here and there. 1 or 2 word answers, you move on. I love that shit. And Jorge's being like, he's just trotting around. And if Jorge's making money doing all these interviews, then good for him. I'm glad he's making the cash. But it's making me, well, it's making me root for Nate more. So I guess that's kind of working. But I don't give a shit about Jorge Masvidal anymore. And I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. I do agree that there's some semblance of overselling here, but I think because the belt is so ridiculous, maybe he feels like he has to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he has to overcompensate because it's a completely made-up belt, you know? So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe he's trying to overcompensate for fighting for some ridiculous thing, you know?
The event is what? November what?
2nd.
November 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not even October yet. So you have a whole month, a little over a month, until this fight. So I understand they're trying to, you know, trot him around and do the scene, and he's doing all the press. So the UFC's got to be super happy about this, or super necessary about this. That's his hashtag. But
were you rubbing your head when
I
you were
scratched
doing
my
that?
head.
Okay.
I scratched my head. Jorge Masvidal made me scratch a hole in my head because I was like, I don't want to listen
got like a
to.
big red mark.
Yeah, I can't. It's right over here. I know. I feel it. It's my Jorge Masvidal scratch on the side of my head.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe a week or 2 before the fight, that's when you put them out there. But then they're cutting weight. But it's at 170, and is Jorge really cutting an extreme amount of weight for 170? I don't think so. So trot him around then. But what are we going to do here? We're going to have a whole month of this Jorge Masvidal tour where he says the same thing over and over again. It's like, how many times do I want to see? Okay, yeah, you had a tough childhood. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know, you're a street Jesus. Oh, all right, you're tough. You're a thug. I get it. I heard it 400 times. I heard it 400 fucking times, Jorge Masvidal. Enough's enough. Jess, you want to add on to this?
No, I agree with you 100%. I think that there's a lot of overselling going on, you know. It sucks because I like Masvidal, actually.
Yeah, he's not dislikable.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what the chat says about this. I mean, not anymore. Now I'm like, all right, enough.
JBH, did you cut Moss's hair? Yes, Sean Hart, I did.
What do you
like
think?
it?
JBH's fade.
Take the headphones off and show the fade.
Well,
this isn't usually down because of his headphones. What do you think of the fade?
She didn't do it. Psst, she didn't do it. You think you could do this, Jess?
Yeah, easy.
I don't think you can. I was watching the barber do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think Jesse could. I hope you could.
Yeah, I can do it.
Save us a lot of money. All right, let's see what they think about Jorge.
All right. It's like you see the comments coming after you say she didn't do it, so now you're gonna see them all flip around and be like,
wait, hold on, you lied to me.
Mark Wallace says Colby threw Jorge around for 20 minutes on video.
That was a long time ago, but yeah, I saw that.
King K says, white boy. See, there's the liar, JVH. Now they're all coming in. Drunk Savage, I just want some bagels, bro. I just wanted bagels.
True grit.
Masvidal reminds me of what my mother has always told me, Cubans talk too much. I think she may have also said they're kind of faggy, but that may have been someone else.
Whoa. All right, true grit.
Cubans are kind of faggy.
Oh, Ricky Ricardo was Cuban, right?
God.
From I Love Lucy. He was kind of feminine. I don't know. All right. Is Ricky Martin Cuban? Ricky Martin.
I don't know.
Is he Puerto Rican? Ricky Martin. He likes the boys. Where are we going with this? Anyway, Jorge Masvidal. What, do you care? Anyway, all right, let's move on. Uh-oh, Jesse. I got some bad news over here. Someone has skipped Conor McGregor in the rankings.
Yeah.
was up a leon.
Oh, you told the story, Moss.
I said someone.
The Bullet Shevchenko has passed up the Notorious One on the pound-for-pound list.
Oh, look at that face.
Stop it.
Is that not Spike from
A lot
Buffy the
of people
Vampire
find her
Slayer?
very attractive.
Yeah. It's fucking hot right there. It's a hot face. Isn't she? I'm gonna love. Isn't this? She looks like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
No, she doesn't. Why are you so mean to her?
I can't wait for her new movie to come out.
She's
All
a
right.
sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's pretty much the story. She just surpassed Connor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think she deserves it. She's beautiful. Oh, stop it, Kainoto. Listen, I know you're a little advanced in age like myself, But clearly you need some glasses here. That's beautiful.
Moss.
Anyone ever watch?
Not
listen,
every man is as superficial as you are.
I'm not. She reminds me of Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, you're just
I'm telling
superficial.
you. It's her. It's him. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. All right, listen.
A lot of women aren't your cup of tea, Moss.
That's a cup of shit right there. I'm not a fan of Valentina.
Oh
Listen,
my
I don't know her.
goodness.
Maybe she's a sweetheart.
I think
I'm just being
she's
superficial.
gorgeous.
Yeah. There's like bow, new, new, new. That's my Buffy the Vampire Slayer. All right, there's no story on this. It's just basically she
just rose above Connor on the pound for pound list.
All right, let's go to the pound for pound. Like I think no one gives a shit about pound for pound anymore. You got John Jones up top, Khabib, Henry Cejudo, the 1, 2, 3 the same. Stipe at 4, Amanda Nunes at 5. I would. Anyway, I was gonna do with the whole Amanda Nunes thing, but we had a long ass conversation about that. Valentina has jumped Connor. Connor is at 12. And you can say Connor doesn't even deserve to be on here right now. He's not really active.
I concur.
But he is there. So everyone shut up because his foot's a balloon.
My foot was a balloon.
Okay. So that's it for that story. That's pretty much all we're going to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do we got here? Heathen story? A little story on the Heath?
Yeah, so the hotel video was released. I'm not sure. I mean, I know you saw it, but we'd never really talked about it on air. We talked about it on Monday that there was a video, but we never got to see the release of it. So now there's a release of the video. And if you click the link and scroll down a little bit, you can actually play the video.
Oh, this is it?
This is no copyright because it hasn't been bought by anybody.
I honestly, I am warning you right now. This is not even worth the watch. This is so stupid. Nothing happens. Nothing happens over here. Do you really want to play this? I mean...
If you want, I mean, it's literally just Yair walking up. They shook hands, and then
so dumb.
Stevens pushed him away, and they kind of broke him up, and that's pretty much it. You know?
It really is like, it's such a waste of time. But I'll show it if you guys want to waste your time.
So this is Yair walking up to Stevens. They shake hands.
Wait, Yair he's in the dark shirt though.
Right in front of the cowboy.
Who's the fucking knucklehead with the red shirt?
That's his family member.
Why does he have a cowboy hat on?
It's Yair's family member.
Is he a Mexican cowboy? What is that?
A lot of people wear those hats in the Southwest. I don't know. The sun.
Yeah, but so he's a Mexican cowboy, huh?
So
he's walking behind Yair. There's Yair with the black shirt.
Yeah, Yair's walking up to Stevens. They shake hands. He says something to Stevens. Stevens gets offended, and then
nothing.
Wait, says something to Stevens. Stevens gets offended, and then kapow! Pushes Yair away. If you keep playing it, family steps in.
So Stevens gives him a little shove. A little shove, but conveniently the camera kind of goes away.
Yeah.
When the shove happens.
And then they kind of exchange a few words from a distance, and that's ultimately the end of it, really.
You know what they said there, right? So he's like, Yair's like, yo, man.
Well, Yair apparently, according to Stevens, antagonized Stevens a little bit.
Well, we have audio from Yair asked Stevens, why he couldn't continue fighting, and here it is. We played it earlier.
My foot was a balloon.
So,
right, MMA Meathead. It's totally staged. Totally staged.
It doesn't. Nothing even happened too. That's the best part.
Totally staged. 2 paychecks.
My God.
So dumb.
This is really stupid. Well, I mean, listen. If you want to, and what about the fanny pack? Has anyone just broke down Jeremy Stevens' family pack? His family pack. His fanny pack. I think that's the real story here. Like, look at this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Jeremy Stevens.
I wear a fanny pack.
Yeah, but he's acting like a tough guy, right? Now, I'm a pussy, so I should be wearing a fanny pack. But here's Jeremy Stevens, and he's like, "Yo, you think Yair made fun of his family pack? Why am I saying family pack?
Wonderful.
Fanny pack. I'm gonna rename it Family Pack.
You know what, Moss? Though,
look at that thing.
The packs are back. They're back in style.
Is he wearing it correct though? Is he wear? You
can wear it any way you want. Some people wear fanny packs on their back. Other people wear fanny packs on. I wear mine around my waist, and it's so tiny it's under my shirt. You won't even notice I'm wearing it.
Yo, Ming, your fanny pack makes you look like a
guy lord.
You know why I like wearing fanny packs, Moss?
Why?
Because nobody wants to carry a purse or a bag around with them. It's just too much.
Yeah, I know. Pockets are they're just too much pockets,
Well, female clothes, their pockets are too tight, so you can't put anything in them.
What's his excuse? He's got pockets.
So you get a little fanny pack going on there.
Why is he wearing the family pack?
tuck it under the shirt. Nobody knows you have it on. And boom, you can walk around, do anything you want, hands free. It's great.
Well, I think that's what it was. I think he insulted him about his fanny pack, and that's it. And then Jeremy Stevens comes back. He starts tugging on his dick. Why was he tugging on his dick? What's that about? What's going on here? There he goes. Look at that. He starts tugging on.
Oh, he is. He's readjusting.
He's like, hey, let's talk some more. Look at this. I'm going to grab my dick. Oh. It's hot, man. It's fucking hot.
No, bro, it's not a joke. I actually have a fanny pack.
There he is.
They're saying in the chat I don't have a fanny pack.
Why do guys do that? Why when guys are like, they're in an argument, they just start tugging on their dick? Does that make them like, is that like an alpha thing? I'm going to start doing that, Jess. Look at him.
Moss, you already do that. You'll be sitting on the couch like.
No, I'm gonna start a fight with someone.
On the couch.
No, I'm gonna start a fight with someone on the street and just start yanking on my junk, because I think that's an intimidation move. If Jeremy Stevens does, it's got to be fucking cool, right? That's the way to do it. Anyway, he kind of comes across as a herbivore in this video. They're both herbivores. I'm over them. Well, that's your co-main event, UFC Boston. There it is. I didn't want to play it, and we got sucked back into that thing. It's the kind of night we're having tonight. Let's go back into the news. What are the stories we got going on? We got a whole hour to get going here, so plenty of stuff.
Artem Lobov wants to get back into the UFC.
Oh, the GOAT. I have to sing to the Lord Lobov. Amen. Okay, now you can move forward with the story.
According to MMA Junkie, what are you doing?
So if I hit the wrong screen, you just be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you hit the JBH cam,
How dare you? You're right. Look at his face, Jesse. Look what you did. What are you doing? There he is. Look at Artem. He's staring into your soul. Okay, tell the story while I put this terrible, infamous picture of Artem Lobov.
According to MMA Junkie, Artem Lobov is looking to fight Zubaira Tukhugov for free in the UFC. He's not ruled out a return to MMA and recently reached out to the UFC for a fight. The opponent Lobov wants Zubaira Tukhugov, who he was initially scheduled to face at UFC Fight Night 138 last October, but Tukhugov was forced off due to his involvement in the infamous UFC 229 post-fight brawl.
Super chat.
King K coming in.
Ultimate alpha move would be to tug on Yair's chub.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. So yeah, what if he did that? Instead of tugging on himself, he'd be like, "What, you got a problem?" Just yank his cock, like the tip of his, like the head, the mushroom tip. Just pull it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do that. God forbid I'm ever in an altercation again. It's been a while, and I hope I never get into one ever again because I'm too old and frail. But if I ever do, Jesse, be warned right now. I will tug on the tip.
Okay.
So pretend you're starting a fight with me, okay?
No, I'm good.
Pretend you're starting a fight.
I'm done with fighting. Okay.
You hit me.
Yeah.
You think the guy would just stand there as I'm just tugging on his dick?
Why is your head moving like that when you do it, though?
You hit me.
Why don't do that with your head? That looks
What?
weird.
No?
No, it's too much, Moss. It's too much.
You think that would work? I'm just taking the advice from the donation. All right, back to Artem.
All right. He was supposed to God.
Jesse, talk to me. What's going on here? What's the problem? You need to talk to us.
I've been under a lot of stress lately, Moss, and my brain is just not functioning as well as it normally does. That's all. So bear with me, please.
Okay. There you go. Bear with her, audience. All right? 180 of you. I want you to behave.
All right. He was supposed to face Tukhugov back at UFC Fight Night 138 last October, but was forced off due to his involvement in the UFC 229 post-fight brawl. The bad blood between SBG Ireland and UFC lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov's team, which includes Tukhugov, is still evident as Lobov wasn't given the opportunity to settle the score on his part. Tukhugov made his return to the octagon at UFC 242 in Abu Dhabi, going to a split draw with Lerone Murphy. Right after the fight, Lobov says he called UFC matchmaker Sean Shelby offering to fight Tukhugov.
You want to see it? You want to see the Lord back into the UFC? Jesse, you want to see it?
Yeah. I prefer to see him in bare knuckle because he's good at it, but I wouldn't mind seeing him come back to the UFC.
Chat room, would you like to see Artem back in the UFC? Yes or no? Because that's ultimately what decides his fate.
MMA Meathead says Artem the Gaylord. King K, Artem is bigger than the UFC. Mr. Curly 23. I hate being reminded it's hump day. You saw my post? Mr. Curly. I made a post today, Moss, and the caption of the post was, it's hump day. Come celebrate with the MMA-Holes. And I dropped the link. So, Mr. Curly is here because of my hump day post.
All right.
Not that
Welcome,
you give
Mr.
a
Curly.
fuck, but, I just figured I'd let you know.
Well, I just said welcome to Mr. Curly.
Yeah.
You're proud of that hump day. It's the little things in life.
I'm allowed to be proud of something.
It's the little
It'd
things.
be nice if other people were proud of it too, but it is what it is. No big deal.
Can I listen?
What?
I bet you didn't know that today I didn't go to the gym. I need to let you know what I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't go to the gym today because what I did was I went to training, surgical training. And I actually got my license. It was only an hour at the course. But I have the papers in the car at the body shop. When I get the car back, I'll show you. But I am certified to pull sticks out of asses. And tonight on this show,
Okay.
I will surgically remove that stick from your ass.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
So how do I have a stick in my ass?
No, I'm just saying. If needed.
But if I'm not doing anything wrong, then people who have a stick in their ass are doing something wrong.
No, if needed. So if you ever need the stick out of your ass, I will surgically remove it because I am
I think you're just trying
certified.
to get under my skin a little, Moz, and it's not going to work.
I am certified to remove sticks from assholes. The God's honest truth.
It's not a stick. I hate to break it to you.
All right. Anyway, let's move on to,
This is number one bullshit.
Chris Cyborg. What do we got with this girl?
According to MMA Fighting, Chris Cyborg is still open to a crossover with the WWE or AEW, but Bellator is the main focus right now. Cyborg has a lot of opportunities ahead of her inking a new multi-fight contract with Bellator MMA following a tumultuous relationship with the UFC, including a very public war of words with President Dana White. The former featherweight champ fought out her last contract and opted into free agency. It wasn't long before Cyborg was fielding offers, but she ultimately decided to re-team with Bellator and President Scott Coker, who'd been her promoter while she was competing under the Strikeforce banner. If there's an added benefit to working with Bellator over the UFC, Cyborg now has the option to cross over into another combat sports endeavor, including her dream to fight in a high-profile boxing match. Not only that, the ex-UFC and Strikeforce champ also could take a potential turn to professional wrestling. She'd already engaged in social media banter with several stars from WWE over the past few years. Additionally, AEW kicks off a new television deal with Turner Sports next week, featuring a 2-hour show debuting on TNT. The upstart promotion includes a thriving women's division. While she's not ready to make the jump, Cyborg is definitely interested in the chance to work with WWE or AEW if the right opportunity comes along.
This is number one bullshit.
Well, Bellator's got some work to do here because I've lost interest in Cyborg. I can't even believe I'm saying this. When she was in the UFC, I was all pumped up, all amped up for her fights, no matter who she was fighting. Even if it was a can, I was down for the Chris Cyborg fight. And now I kind of lost interest in Cyborg. I don't know what it is. Maybe when she has a fight locked up with Bellator, when we're getting ready, preparing, reading stories about it, maybe we can get more amped up again. But I kind of don't care. And it's sad. She was my favorite female fighter. And that's it. It's over. I don't know, Jesse. I think we've broken up. Me and Cyborg, it's over. Do you still have that tingle?
Yeah, I still like her.
Yeah? You still into it?
I don't even like women fighters, but Cyborg I make an exception for.
Really? So no matter what is going on here, you're down?
Yes.
All right. Chat room, are you still down for the Chris Cyborg? I mean, have you lost interest? Are you still in for the Brazilian?
This is number one bullshit.
Yes, she can take over. Take her wiener somewhere else's gym war. Ha ha ha. This is Mr. Curly. We got to get Cyborg to say, my foot was a balloon.
My foot was a balloon.
Actually, yeah, she takes all the big sayings out there, the big quotes, and goes for it. So maybe she could do that. Chris is a boring fighter. Boring without UFC. Fight me, says MMA Meathead. So MMA Meathead wants to fight Chris Cyborg, Jesse. Would you sign up for that?
Yes.
Cyborg versus the Meathead?
Yes.
I'm down and round, says Justin. A Guyborg. Drunk
What
Savage.
does that mean?
He's down.
And round?
Oh, he's fucking down and round, man.
What's down and round?
You don't know what that is?
I get what down is, but round?
Well,
What's round?
Ask Justin to explain himself.
Well, that's what I'm doing, Justin. What's that mean?
Drunk says, I'll watch your fight anytime. Interest is gone, says Sean Hart. Out of the two Chris's, who is keeping the kids, says Lee W.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yikes.
Who's the other Chris?
I think your boyfriend?
My boyfriend?
No.
You're talking to me.
No, her boyfriend. I think her boyfriend.
Whose boyfriend?
Chris Cyborg's boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
I'm like this close to losing my shit on air. Like, it's not even funny.
Oh,
it's just not, I'm just not feeling it today, Moss. I gotta be honest, I'm happy to be here.
Intertwine hands. Intertwine hands with me.
Overbearingness is driving me insane.
Intertwine hands with me. Ave Maria.
All right, that's enough. It's driving me nuts.
We're doing a handshake.
Oh. I can't.
It's falling apart. The wheels are falling off the MMA-Holes train tonight. And that's why you watch. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. Uriah Faber. All right, let's watch this wonderful, wonderful article. Or listen to this wonderful, wonderful article. What do we got, Jess?
Wonderful, wonderful.
According to MMA Mania, Uriah Faber refutes the desperate claim he retired to avoid Peter Yan. He said, quote, get a life. He did post on Instagram if you want to play it real quick. There was something that he said.
Nah.
Well.
All right, fine, sure. Sure. Is it worth it?
Well, it's what he said. It's part of the article.
No.
But, no, you could just click the link. All right. All right.
All right, the California kid. Here he is. Let's get nice and close.
You're Rubenstein. So you and Shelby been sitting around the house feeding each other corn dogs. Rustling up each other's hair, talking about what's good for Ruby Sports. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Who?
Rubenstein.
Who's that?
Or Rubenstein, as he likes to say.
Who is it?
You don't know what you're talking about. I spoke with Dana today, so I'm dealing with on my next possible fight. If you have something to say about me, you can contact me. You have my information. Until then, you guys keep taking turns taking out the trash, and I'll work with Dana.
So Rubenstein, I believe, is Peter Yan's manager, and that's why he said managers are getting desperate, because they're basically saying that Faber retired in order to avoid a fight with Peter Yan.
So Yan versus Faber. Yan would. Am I the only one that thinks that Yan would run over Faber? Am I wrong for?
No, I agree. I think you just destroy him.
Do you think he's trying to avoid Yan, so he's just like talking shit and trying to keep himself?
No, so that's what they're accusing him of, is trying to avoid Yan. And I agree. I think he is trying to avoid Yan, but he made this Instagram post to refute it, to say that that's not true, and for them to keep his name out of their mouths, and he's working with Dana for his next fight, and he's not avoiding Yan. But it's pretty clear here he's avoiding Peter Yan.
No, I mean, credit to Faber. Faber hasn't really ever been like completely run over. You know, the guy's tough. He's been dominated, but he hasn't like been like run through, face in the canvas, destroyed. So, but I think Yan would put a hurting on him. I really do. What do you think in the chat about Yan versus Faber, or what should be next for the California kid? As Connor Hernandez creeping up with the super chat. The donations are working. If you want to drop a donation, you know what to do. Link in the description, or tickle the super chat $symbol. Like that.
Super chat.
Connor Hernandez.
Who should Woodley fight? Also, who will win the middleweight strap?
Adesanya is going to win the middleweight strap, and Woodley should fight Covington, actually, since Covington and Usman is off, and Covington's been talking mad shit. It would make sense. So I would say Woodley should fight Covington.
I agree with half of that. The second half, I totally agree. Woodley Covington would be a wonderful, wonderful fight.
Wonderful.
Since they have the history, and I'm in because we're not seeing him fight Usman. It's bullshit. It's number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
I mean, Usman Covington, right? Usman Covington is the go-to, though, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
And it's not happening, so you're gonna go Covington versus Woodley.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to see Woodley Usman 2.
I would if Woodley doesn't fight Covington, the next one I would want to see, which makes sense for this other fighter, would be Leon Edwards.
Leon is in the mix, sure.
Yeah.
All right, so and the other thing was what was the other thing he said?
Who's gonna win the middleweight title?
The middleweight title. Bobby Knuckles. You can lock that up. You can just. Are you locking up your bet? You're saying Adesanya.
I don't lock anything up until the fight briefing.
Lock? Like
before
a lock?
the fight.
All right, I'm telling you right now, don't even wait for a fight briefing. Bobby Knuckles, complete lock. Lock. Easiest money you'll ever win.
Moss, I have a question.
Yes.
This is completely irrelevant. I'm just preparing you now so you don't.
Yeah.
I squeezed you and you burped. It's like I hit a button.
I'm like a teddy bear. Burp bear. You squeeze my trapezoid and a burp comes out.
That was funny. I squeeze, burp.
Well, I ran out.
It's like I hit a button.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, sorry. So there's this New York Giants hat that I want to get because I'm going to my very first NFL football game on Sunday. This is completely irrelevant. I'll make it very fast. But I want to get this hat for the game.
Super
Hold on.
chat.
Hold that thought. PBR with the donation.
Hi guys, and hello to all the wonderful, wonderful people out there.
Wonderful,
waving,
wonderful.
waving, waving.
I like that PBR waves every time. We have to wave back. Thank you, PBR. That was very kind of you, generous of you, and you're wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
But I want to get this hat for the game because, like, I really feel like I should have it. I've got that weird, like, instinct, you know, like maybe the hat will help or, like, superstitions or something. It's my first football game, but I have to raise the money for it. So I'm asking you, what should I do for the money for the hat?
What?
Like, I'm willing to do something.
I have Giants hats in there. Why don't you take? I don't wear them.
You do?
Yeah.
Never mind, guys. I don't want to raise money for the hat. He has
I have.
them.
Yeah, I have
Wait,
championship
your
hats.
stuff is bad luck for me. Like, very
What,
superstitious
championship
with
hats are bad
sports.
luck? Take them. I don't wear them. I don't wear hats anymore. I have this. I got my hair transplant, so I don't have to wear a hat anymore. Oh shit! I said it on air. Okay, but yeah, this Sunday we're going to the Giants game, the first ever DJ game, right?
Yes, the first ever Jones. Actually,
at
not
the Giants.
Not the first.
At home.
Yeah, the first home game for
Yes.
Daniel Jones. Yes.
All right, we'll be at the Giants game. If you're at the Giants game, come find us tailgating.
By the way,
see if you can find us.
I respectfully apologize to Olympia Lowlife. I know I'm a Seahawks fan. I don't know what has gotten into me. I've been watching so much Giants shit lately, and I'm not even a Giants fan. Maybe it's because I live here. I don't know, but I respectfully apologize. But I've been watching the Giants.
Well, there you go. She has jumped ship.
I've not jumped ship. I'm
She
not a
is
Giants
Giant fan by injection.
I'm not a
There's
Giants
nothing
fan.
you can do about it.
No, I'm not.
And she will soon be a Ranger fan as well. All right, let's get to the Funk Master.
Yeah.
Because we want the funk. And this is some sad news, Jesse.
According to MMAnews.com, Aljamain Sterling withdraws from Frankie Edgar fight at UFC 244 due to a recent surgery. Aljamain Sterling will not be fighting Frankie Edgar after all. The two were linked to be fighting each other at UFC 244 ever since Frankie Edgar announced he was moving down to bantamweight. However, Aljamain Sterling revealed on Instagram that he had wrist surgery and had to pull out of the fight. The two were linked to be fighting each other at UFC 244 ever since Frankie Edgar announced he was moving down to bantamweight. However, Aljamain Sterling revealed on Instagram... What the fuck? Did I just read that? Oh my goodness.
What happened, Jesse?
I just read the same paragraph twice.
You are on fire tonight. You're allowed to have an off night.
I don't know what's going on. I honestly think I'm just so fucked up in the head right now.
Well, yeah, you are, but it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. You're allowed to have an off night. We do a lot of shows a week here. You know?
Anyways, there's an Instagram post if you want to click on the link real quick so you can see the Instagram post. And
all right, should we click on? So what is this post? Oh, there he is. Funk. In bed. All funked up. Well, that's not good. So how long is he going to be out for?
They didn't really say in this article. He did say for the last two on the caption. He said
it's a long ass. You don't have to read that whole fucking thing.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to. I mean.
No, they didn't really say when he was going to come back. He does need to recover, and he won't be able to. He wanted the interim title shot against Peter Yan before he needed the surgery, but regardless, they're not giving us a time frame on when he's going to be back.
So he wasn't approved. So he wanted to fight Frankie Edgar at the Garden. It's supposed to be a done deal, and he wasn't approved to fight. And that he's been sitting out for a while now. So this could set him back. You know, he should be getting a title shot, but Henry Cejudo's hurt as well. So the Funk Master, who's on a nice little roll, you got to think his momentum, you know, it's a shame he can't keep going. And you wonder when he comes back, is he going to still have that same swag, that same momentum? I guess we'll find out when he heals up. But get well, Funk Master. And hopefully we see you fighting for a belt. All right.
Yes.
Oh, here he is. The Yan Man.
Yeah. Well, now that we talked about Aljamain Sterling being sidelined, Peter Yan has declared himself the #1 contender, according to MMA Junkie. The UFC's bantamweight title picture may now be a little clearer. Aljamain Sterling, who was offered to fight Frankie Edgar at UFC 244, as we just talked about, had to undergo surgery on his wrist, so he is out. And now, Peter Yan, who has called out the likes of Sterling, Uriah Faber, and Edgar, with Sterling momentarily out of the picture, Yan has now declared himself the #1 contender. And if anyone has a problem with that, No Mercy has issued a challenge to any bantamweight for a showdown at UFC 245 on December 14th in Las Vegas. He posted on Twitter earlier, he said, quote, "Speedy recovery to Funkmaster MMA, but with him being out, there's no question who is #1 contender in the division now. If you don't agree, I'm the next in line. You can fight me on UFC 245. The UFC bantamweight and flyweight champ Henry Cejudo is targeting a return in early 2020 as the top contenders in 135-pound division looked to cement their place at the top. UFC President Dana White has reiterated that he wants Triple C to defend his flyweight first versus Joseph Benavidez, which would further stall things at bantamweight and Peter Yan. But with Cejudo having a decision to make, the likes of Yan, Sterling, Edgar, and Faber are all gunning for the strap."
So I must have been sleeping on bantamweight. You know, since Henry Cejudo has been sidelined and there really hasn't been anything exciting for me to talk about here. Who slips up the rankings? Corey Sandhagen. It's totally slipped by me. He's #3. And remember I said this guy's going to be a champion one day?
Yeah.
Well, look where he's sitting. Past Peter Yan at #3 over here. So it has definitely gotten interesting. Sandhagen slipping up, Aljo out, Moraes, I don't know, man, Sandhagen versus Moraes or Peter Yan versus Moraes or any three of these fights are fantastic. What would you put together here at the top?
Honestly, this is what I would do. At bantamweight, right? If Cejudo were to
so many
defend
fights
his
to
belt.
make.
Now, Cejudo is supposed to fight flyweight, like I said. He's supposed to fight against Joseph Benavidez. But if he were to defend his next belt at bantam, this is how I would put it. I would say, now Sterling's out, and he already fought Moraes. Moraes is #1. I would put Peter Yan versus Moraes and Sandhagen versus Cejudo. That's what I would do.
So you would give Sandhagen needs one more before he gets a title shot.
Sandhagen's #3, Jan's 4, and he's saying he's #1 contender.
Yeah, but you got Aljo, and I would
Aljo's out.
Yeah, I know, but I would even put Peter Yan, even though he's lower in the rankings.
Against Cejudo? You're out of your mind.
Fuck. Listen, I want to see Sandhagen fight Cejudo. This way my prediction becomes correct.
He deserves it, too. He deserves the fight.
I still think...
He hasn't pulled out.
I think there should be a contender fight with Sandhagen if you can do something like that, like a Sandhagen-Moraes. Oh, no, it's actually Sandhagen-Yan.
Yan,
yeah, Sandhagen-Yan.
Moraes, and Sandhagen-Cejudo. Moraes already got a shot. They're not going to give him a rematch.
What about Frankie Edgar? If he's not fighting the Connor... Frankie Edgar wants to go to 135.
I think Frankie Edgar is going to be super stubborn about this.
What do you mean?
Because Frankie Edgar does want to move divisions in order to fight. So I think if he stays in, or if he does the bantamweight, he's gonna be stubborn about it, about what fight he takes. So I don't even want to factor Frankie Edgar in.
But you have to. I mean,
he can't because he's not in it.
If he's not fighting, Connor, right? If that's not going down, which Connor's coach, wants that to happen, but. If that's not happening, then I think 135 is his only option right now. If he can make the weight,
it's not smart for Edgar. It doesn't make any sense for Edgar. He still has to fight a couple of fights in order to get up in the rankings anyway, in order to be a title contender in the first place. It just doesn't make any sense for him.
When is Dominic Cruz? When is he?
He's supposed to be coming back. Yeah, he's supposed to be coming back soon.
He should be thrown in the mix.
Yeah,
and I'm surprised. I mean, I guess he's so low because he hasn't fought in forever. So. And then you have Uriah Faber, who's running his mouth.
He's number 14.
Yeah, he's sitting at 14 where he belongs.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Like, here's the thing. I'm all for if you want to come back in MMA and you want to fight. I don't like that he called for the contender, called as a number one contender, called out Henry Cejudo after his first fight, his first win back. It just didn't make any sense to me. You know, give him a couple more fights. Let him build up in the rankings a little bit. I know the rankings don't really matter in the UFC anymore, but let him build up a little bit and then give him the shot. You know?
I tell you what, this fucks up Aljo. This really, him getting hurt is the worst thing that happened to him. He was on a nice little tear, and then Henry Cejudo getting hurt, but you could have made a conversation for an interim belt. I think the next fight at bantamweight will be interim. I do think, because Cejudo is fighting Benavidez. That is the fight they're going to make. So you put an interim strap, which I'm not thrilled about, but that's the only option. And if you put an interim strap there, how do you pull it off? Like Moraes just lost to Cejudo. Aljo's hurt.
I really wish that Aljamain Sterling had gotten that fight before Henry Cejudo won the belt.
You can't put an interim strap. With injuries and of a loss, you can't.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Fucking mess. What a mess. Aljo kind of felt like, I feel like these guys are going to make more of a push at a shot at the gold now that Aljo's hurt. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. And then Frankie jumps in and jumbles it up a little bit. Or Uriah gets like a win and then he gets thrown back into the mix. Or if Dominic Cruz comes back, or people are forgetting Cody Garbrandt, the former champion. When the hell is he coming back? Oh, it's such a mess. I would hate to be in bantamweight. Yeah. It's a disaster. Mark my words. I'm going to stick to this, though. Corey Sandhagen will be a champ. Mark my fucking words. Long, lanky bantamweight, this kid. Tough as nails. 11-1-0. Has just leaped up the rankings. He's not a big finisher, but he can hang. He could definitely hang. All right. I can't believe we're spending this much time on bantamweight, but it is interesting. All right, let's move to Mr. Weidman, Chris Weidman, who is fighting very soon. What do we got on him?
According to MMA Fighting, the UFC on ESPN 6 poster has been released.
Oh, we showed that earlier.
Yeah,
show it again?
I know you liked making a little fun of it, but why don't you show the actual poster that was released?
That's not it?
Before you get into it. Now, I have to say, this is, and I'm going to have to agree with the people in the comments on this poster too. This was probably the laziest poster the UFC has ever put together. I am so disappointed. It's horrible. This is the worst poster I've ever seen. It's so lazy. They slapped two PNGs over two, like they split colored the page, slapped two PNGs and put a little text on it. Like the absolute worst.
Yeah, there it is. There's the full poster, and it's weak. But I think what's going on here is there's nice empty spaces on the bottom. They're gonna fill in, of course, Yair and Jeremy Stevens is the co-main event to fill it up a little bit more, but it's very blah, it's very bland, it's very lazy. So I agree. But your co-main event gets taken out, and maybe they're just like, screw it. This is what you're going to have to deal with.
Seriously?
Well, that's why we decided to, go ahead and make our own version of it.
But you didn't put their names on it. Like, you should have put their names on it.
Where is it? Is there names on this
one?
Oh, shit, it is. Well, I mean, this adds to the drama. Like, you really want to see this fight. So, there it is. What do you think about the poster in the chat? What are your thoughts? Some people are postered out, but it is extremely lazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't wait to go to this fight. It does look like they're about to fucking hook up, though. Right? It's hot.
They're leaning in.
It's making me horny.
Guy Lord.
All right. STS9 Glass says, now I get it. MMA-Holes, because y'all shit.
Okay.
Shame on
My foot was up a
you.
leon.
Shame.
How dare you? How dare you troll? I'm so triggered.
I like how you say triggered. 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 MMA Meathead says main event Moss versus JBH with a co-main event with Cyborg versus Meathead. Book it.
Oh.
Sean Hart, absolute shite poster. Guy Lord.
Guy Lord.
Guy Lord.
No, Moss, it's Guy.
Guy Lord.
Guy Lord.
Lord.
Guy Lord.
A Guy Lord.
Guy Lord.
Guy Lord.
There you go. Moss, that calls for a handshake.
Guy Lord.
That calls for a... Come on, Moss. You said it right. Woo!
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
Now, let's talk about this UFC Boston real quick. And we have a lot of MMA events this weekend. But I want to talk about this at UFC Boston. I like this fight. Chris Weidman going up and fighting Dominic Reyes. They are not throwing him an easy fight. Reyes is a beasticle. The guy is he's on a little bit of a tear. He didn't look great in his last fight, but still, a lot of people were very scared of him at light heavyweight, and they're throwing Chris Weidman to the wolves. Let's go into Chris Weidman. I feel people forget the run that this man was on. Yes, he had some setbacks and some concussions.
Concussion.
But if you look at Chris Weidman's resume and what he did, the whole, taking on all the steroid heads, knocking down, finally being the first to dethrone Anderson Silva, breaking his leg, and, when Anderson was taunting him, and pow, a lot of people were counting him out. Then he defended his belt, how he came back and pummeled Vitor Belfort and Lyoto Machida. Chris Weidman was doing some big things. I'm still in with Chris Weidman. Now, if he gets knocked the fuck out in this fight, well, I'm out. But I'm giving him one more chance here, guys. I am giving him one more chance because if he could somehow make a run at light heavyweight and somehow find a way to curl up and fight John Jones, even if he loses that fight, it would be some story. It would be an absolute crazy story because you have a chance of him dethroning Anderson Silva and then dethroning John Jones. It would be craziness. So I'm really rooting hard for Chris Weidman. And yes, he's a Long Island guy. And I'm a homer. He's from New York. But I'm really pushing. For Chris Weidman. I'm looking very much so forward to this fight. And I want to see what he has in his bag of tricks for a light heavyweight. He's a big middleweight. So let's see what he's got going on.
That's right, Ma.
I'm interested. Let me see what the chat has to say about this.
What does the chat say?
All right. Chris is a bum. He can only beat 40-year-olds past their prime. Chrome, that is a very casual statement, but I still love you.
Oh, you know what we should have?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I just had an idea.
What?
Bing, 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 bing. Jesse's back. Jesse's back. Bing. Okay. We should do that was really good, Moss. So that was a very casual statement. Anytime someone says something casual in the chat, we should have a soundbite where it's like, whoop, casual, whoop, casual. Like,
well, we love casuals, though.
No,
it's not like,
no, not in a bad way. Just like an alert, like casual in the chat.
Celebrate
casual
them?
in the chat. Yeah, like,
okay.
That, oh my God.
Or we can have someone call in and say casual, and we do what we did with Sean Hart. We have the funniest casual.
But you have to say casual in the chat. So every time someone says something in the chat.
Well, what if someone calls in as a casual?
And you say casual in the chat, it will go whoop, casual in the chat, whoop, casual in the chat. Like, right?
We can do that, yes. Well, what we need to do.
That's a good idea.
We should have someone call up and say casual. So we have show ideas, and we usually fight during them. But right now we are doing a show idea while we're live. And I think it's a good idea to have casual, for sure. But here's the thing. It's not an insult.
No, not. I'm not. I don't.
We love casuals.
I don't mean to make it like an insult towards.
I love Chrome.
No, just like if the comment is a casual comment, like what you just said, that's a very casual thing to say. We're not like insulting anyone because they're new to the game.
How about when someone used to say like faggot, when someone used to do that, like they.
But we have Gaylord.
How about casual? Like so when people call up and they're choking casual.
So you have to choke casual.
Casual. Like that. So whoever coughs the best casual will clip it.
Yeah.
And then put it on the soundboard. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Casual.
Yeah. Yes.
That was a genuine laugh. Casual. What do you guys think? You willing to call in for that? Should we open the phone lines? So to let people know.
Concussion.
That's not anyone from the chat. But this over here.
Gaylord.
That is Sean Hart from Australia. Okay, so he was the best of the bunch, and we immortalized him on the soundboard. So now what we should do.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
Is
you know that feeling you get when like you're just fucked up and you're trying so hard to bring yourself back and like you're just trying and trying. You're like grasping at straws, and then finally something happens and it's like everything in your brain just lights up and you just you're thank God. Like you ever get that feeling?
Unfortunately, no. It sounds fantastic.
I just got that feeling.
Yeah.
Like it was a very refreshing feeling. I've been grasping at straws the whole show. I've been reaching for help, like praying that something comes my way.
Imagine being the other person watching this happen and unfold in front of them. Imagine being that person.
It feels good.
It's crazy. Well, listen, it makes it more interesting, right? All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to open up the phone lines real quick, and we'll finish up the stories. Maybe we'll go a little longer tonight on this Wednesday night, since you guys have been very patient with our ridiculous... And this show tonight, I don't know what the hell's going on, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm Dorothy. I just clicked my slippers, and I'm
like
flying up into the clouds, because to be front row for something like this, it's a trip, because I see all these things going on here. And I'm like, all right, how do I handle this? Do I take it? I shouldn't have said that. Why did I say that? Oh, shit. The chat's doing this. She's on another planet. Let's pull her back down. There she goes back up. It's crazy. But it's fun. It is a lot of fun. Now, I don't know. I think I just went to your land right now. I think you took me over there. All right. It's contagious. I'm dying. All right, here we go. Let's open up the phone lines and let's get the best casual. So what I want you to do is I want you to cough into the phone. Casual.
Oh, man.
All right. But try to make it as
obnoxious as possible.
Yeah, but it's got to be clear. We have to hear casual.
Yeah, because we can't use it if we can't make out you're saying casual.
And we're going to clip the best one.
What just happened?
I don't know. Lee, I have no idea. It was just like I went down that rabbit hole, and I'm in La La Land. Here we go. Okay. All right, let's get it. And I'm going to hang up. If you don't give me a casual... Oh, she fucking found the pen.
Sorry.
All right, here we go. 516-522-0267 is the number. Call up and give us your best casual. All right, here we go. The phone lines are open. I cannot wait, Jesse. You pumped up?
I think we should just use yours.
Well, if mine...
Oh, you have to check Messenger for Sean Hart.
Okay.
His is... So after the calls, we'll check for Sean Hart's.
All right, let's see. All right, so Jesse's going to check that. I just lost the phones. Where'd they go? The fuck did... Where the hell did the phones go? Oh. Where'd you put them? Oh, they're hiding. Give me your best casual, please.
Yo, John Savage.
What's up, Drunk?
So, all right, ready?
Yes.
Casual. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, there we go. There was... Wow, he's cursed.
That's funny, though. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, casual. Fuck you.
So if you call up, this is what I want you to do. I want you to cough a casual, like, you know how you go, faggot. Casual. That's what I want to hear. Ready? 516.
Oh, casual. Fuck you.
Here we go.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual, babaloo, babaloo.
All right, there we go.
What the fuck? We're not going to soundbite that. Why would you say that?
I don't know. You had to get it in. 516-522-0267. Give us your best casual. We need a soundbite for the message board. Okay. Anyway.
405, you're live with the MMA-Holes. Give us your best casual cough.
Casual.
Okay.
What the fuck?
All right, we need to step up the game.
What
we need
was
to step it up.
Casual.
I want casual.
Moss, we should just soundbite you. Yours is pretty good.
Casual.
Someone timestamp that. That was good.
You can't talk over the casual because then we can't timestamp it. Here we go.
208, you're live with the MMA-Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual.
That actually wasn't bad. I would use that because it's very clear.
Now we're talking.
And now it's like very it's almost like a little spiteful casual. Like casual.
That's not bad.
That's
not bad. That might be a front runner over there.
Yeah.
516-522-0267. Give us your best.
Move the phone lines over so I can. Yep, there you go.
What do you want me to do?
So I can pull this up here.
You know what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna call while you don't have to do this.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna pull up Sean Hart's. I'll cook it. Don't worry. All right, here we go.
All right. So Jesse is pulling up Sean Hart's casual. Actually, why don't you just stop the phone lines? Yeah.
Ready?
Casual as fuck.
Oh, there's a casual as fuck over there.
Casual as fuck.
All right, so there's Sean Hart's.
At first, I thought you were just gonna cough for the soundbite. I didn't think casual was coming.
There it is. There's Sean Hart's. All right, 516-522-0267. Clear your throat and give us a casual if it's good enough.
Here we go.
We'll play it every day.
573, you're live with the MMA-Holes. Give us your best casual.
All right, this is SDMF Anthony. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Casual.
All right, there he is. SDMF Anthony.
You sounded like you were like trying to like I don't really know. Like you were trying to take a shit or
that's his submission. He gave it a whirl.
Casual.
You got to give the people credit for giving it a whirl.
No, I give you all credit. I mean,
all
you
right.
guys are doing better than I could.
We'll take a couple more. Let's see what we got here.
Ready? 405, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
God damn. Casual.
All right, you can't laugh over it. We got to clip it.
It was funny. I'm
you
sorry.
Can't laugh over it. What is wrong with you? We got to clip that. That could have been the one.
No, it can be. You can
All
just
right.
take that part out.
It was in the middle.
It was very
all right,
subtle.
mute yourself. This is what I want you to do. No.
Oh.
All right. When they call in, that was a good one. Just like, that was like the best one. It's like, 516-522-0267. That person call back, please. All right, here we go.
617, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual.
All right, there's one.
I don't like doing that. That actually wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
The background was kind of a problem.
Yeah, you gotta
mute your stream.
Yeah, you gotta lower the background, please. All right, 516-522-0267. Three more. I want to hear 3 good ones here. Give us your best casual, and the best one we will drop on the soundboard.
All right. 405, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual, fuck.
He's laughing.
I knew it was going to be him again. He's the same guy I laughed the first time I noticed the area code, and I was like, oh my God, it's going to be a mess. I like his. His are funny. Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Whoever 405
See, I like that, though.
is.
He is coughing it up pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny.
We want a lung to come out, for God's sakes. I want to hear, like, every piece of phlegm in your throat when you call in.
I'm glad he called back, though.
All right. Here we go.
832, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
Ooh, man. No, he hung up. I didn't hang up.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he gave us the casual.
Say casual.
Well, he almost died on us. I think he almost died.
I didn't hear casual in there.
Oh, fuck. All right, here we go.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual.
All right, Jesse. All right, there's that submission over there. It was kind of polite. It was a polite casual. Not bad. What do you think? Couple more? We want to hear more?
I think
Do we have one?
we're not using that one.
All right, Jesse doesn't like that one. All right, we'll take a couple more. We want to make you immortalized here.
443, you're live with the MMA Holes. Give us your best casual.
Casual.
That was good.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So I think Drunk Savages, was it the first? He only called in once,
I like that
right?
one.
One of Drunk Savages was good, and I think the 405 guy and that one. Those are the 3 best.
So this is what we need you to do in the chat. All right. So when the stream is done and it's processed, when it's completely done, processed, what we need you to do is timestamp your favorite part, your favorite casual in the comment section over there, and then we can click on it and play it, and we'll figure out which one's the best. But I think if you timestamp the ones that you like the best, we can figure it out. But man, that was I like that.
I love these bits. I like when we make them
like that.
call in and do and say something, because you get to kind of see the talent from the other side, you know?
I don't know why the guy that's like casual. That's the best one. I don't know why. And the guy that coughed
Chrome is 405.
The guy that coughed his lung up and you laughed over was probably
Chrome.
the funniest one.
That was Chrome.
Fuck.
Because I laughed over his first one. He called back and did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
we have
pretty good.
a good one for Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We might end up using Chrome.
All right, we'll see which one wins, but remember, timestamp it when this stream is over. All right, let's get back into the news over here. We got sidetracked, but I think that was fun. I had a good time.
My favorite one was the the very kind one, the casual.
Casual. Casual.
All right. According to Bloody Elbow, Nick Newell on the Bellator signing says it felt good to be treated like a human. Nick Newell is feeling the love over at Bellator. The fan favorite fighter has often been overlooked as a one-armed fighter. He appreciates being treated like a human being over at Bellator. Newell, who's 16-2, recently signed out Bellator president Scott Coker for his hospitality, saying, quote, "It felt good to be treated like a human by Coker and not just some novelty act that doesn't belong. It felt really good to be acknowledged for my skills by what I believe is going to be #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world." In fact, Newell, who once competed in a losing effort on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, plans to wrap up his professional MMA career with the organization, saying, quote, "I think him and Rich truly believe in my skills, and I'm ready to go out there and do my thing and be a part of something special in Bellator. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to fight until I'm done fighting. When I'm done fighting, it will be for Bellator. I'm going to finish out my career with Bellator."
All right, so if you don't know, notorious Nick Newell, friend of the show, well, he's back in business. He signed the contract. He is part of the Bellator family, a multi-year contract, got paid pretty nicely from what I heard from a little birdie, and good for him. Nick Newell, let's see what he could do over there. I think Bellator is the perfect fit. I think they're going to treat him right. They're going to treat him well and not like a freak, right?
Right.
Who do you think he was? Do you think he was actually taking a shot at the UFC there?
Maybe.
You think that was a little jab at the UFC?
I think it was a little jab at all the professional organizations that sort of, sideswiped him.
All right. Well, Nick Newell, okay, I'm looking forward to it. And he's got his MMA-Holes t-shirt. So I'm looking forward to seeing him rock that at the weigh-ins. So congratulations again to the notorious Nick Newell. All right. Did we talk about, do you have Holloway versus Volkanovski?
No, I don't. Well, I do know about it, but I did not put it in the news.
Oh, man.
That's my fault.
Yeah, that's all right. Volkanovski versus Holloway being a done deal official. Was it UFC 245?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, news lady. What are you doing? All right. Well, I think that's UFC 245. Let's take a look. That is finally happening. So I'm going to scroll through over here. And where is it? There's the BMF title. I think it's 245. Hold on. Wait for it. This is 245. I think it's on this card, if I'm not mistaken.
That main event.
Well, and it's not anymore. There it is, Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. Now, there are rumors that they might throw something else on here. It's possible they can throw something else on this card. But Holloway versus Volkanovski, it should be a good fight. Nunez versus Durandamy, interesting.
Look at the P&Ds here. Nunez has bigger shoulders than Holloway.
Nunez is she's a burly woman.
Oh, man.
She's a burly woman. So that is a bantamweight fight, featherweight fight, title fight, both of them. And that is UFC 245. Now, what do you say about Max versus Volkanovski? Volkanovski finally gets his title shot.
Yeah, and seeing Max coming off of a loss to Poirier, I didn't expect to see that. And Volkanovski is an animal inside the cage. He's got great striking power. He's a well-rounded fighter. His grappling's pretty good. So I think this is going to be an extremely interesting fight. I wouldn't be able to make a pick on it right now. I'd have to do a little more research into it, but it's going to be an exciting fight, I think.
Max all day.
Yeah?
Maxie boy. I like Volkanovski, but the long reach, the lankiness of Holloway, I know Volkanovski could bring the pain. He can grind out wins. He's got a lot of fantastic cardio, but so does Max. Man, I'm all Max in this one. Yeah. All Maxie boy. So we'll see. Can Volkanovski do the upset job? And would it be a good upset pick? We'll find out, but at least we got some interesting things on UFC 245.
Yeah.
Now, it is still saying to be determined versus to be determined. Jeff.
So it is official for the card, but God forbid they come up with another fight that they kind of want to replace the main event. I guess that's sort of where they're standing right now, but I'm sure that'll change within the next few days, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Dana White said he has some huge things planned for the end of the year.
Yes.
And December 14th is one of those cards that he was targeting and talking about. Now, in December 14th, I don't think they could have two events if it's that late in the month. Usually December, don't they have two events in December, every year?
I know that they usually have 2 in 1 month toward the end of the year, but I don't know if it's always December.
I'm almost positive it's
because
December.
They had 2 in 1 month in July, so maybe that was their 2 in 1. There's always 1 month out of the year where there's 2.
Yeah, usually it's December, but who knows? Anyway, he did say at the end of the year we're going to see something fiery, so let's see. Let's see what they do. It's to be determined. So what could be the possibilities to throw on this thing? I mean, you throw another title fight on this card, you're looking at some interesting stuff. Yeah. Now, it's not Stipe. Right?
Stipe. So that was really bad. Let me redo that.
Yeah.
Stipe. No.
Excuse me. Could you imagine McGregor Frankie? See, that's the thing. I don't know. What could you put there? Like, can you have McGregor? He's going to want to be a main event.
Teasing an end of the year fight.
But you think they'll throw him on an undercard?
No, not at all.
Underfight?
Not at all. If he's not co-main or main, he doesn't settle. I mean, it would be shocking to me for him to settle for a co-main, but he's going to have to because there's no way the UFC just hands him a main.
Who am I circling right now, Jesse?
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah. I'm circling Khabib, and now I am on. Who am I on now, Jesse? Who did I just go to?
Tony Ferguson. You think that's going to be the...
Ladies and gentlemen.
They tried to make that a December fight last year, though, Moss.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are looking at your main event for UFC 245. I called the co-main event of who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yair Rodriguez moving over to Boston, and I'm telling you right now, mysticalness. Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. Lock it up. Will happen. I'm just going to make the announcement. It's official. I made it official. Khabib Tony, UFC 245.
And Jeff Nolan in the chat says, I found a channel with a bunch of wannabes calling themselves not the MMA-Holes.
Oh, my God. What a bunch of cunts.
Why would they do that?
You go tell them. You go tell them to get their own
Get their own name. Have some originality.
Get their own gimmick. All right. So it's official, Jesse. It's official. December 14th, you will see Khabib versus Tony Ferguson on that card. It'd be insane. It would be absolute insane. Fire. That is your main event. What do you think about that, Jess?
I like it.
Okay.
But of course I like seeing my man fight. You know?
It's guaranteed. I'm put it. Don't worry. Lock it up. Just save the date, December 14th.
I was gonna grab my hat in honor of your mystical pick, but
it's the done deal.
Buckshot 22 Triple C midget toss as main event. Flat Earth Deacon, not the MMA-Holes rule, bro. Duke Chronic, I like Khabib versus Tony because Khabib is not rocking Tony with power.
Here he is! Guys, what time is it?
Roberto! Yes! 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 Yes!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it? Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
There you go.
Man raising hand.
Woo!
How about
Roberto!
that? Jesse, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Make a note.
Of?
Roberto Hernandez. Let's give him our new stickers and shit like that. Bumper stickers, and we'll send you some coasters and shit.
So, a goodie bag for Roberto.
Roberto Hernandez, listen, you donate to the show so much, and because you are the most generous of the night, we're going to send you some of our brand new swag stickers and
Put
some
them all
promo
over
stuff.
the place.
Spam it. You're in LA, I think. Make sure LA is well spammed with our stuff.
These
over there.
go great on light posts, stop signs,
Homeless people.
the sides of buildings.
There we go.
Going
Thank
to
you,
a
Roberto.
Starbucks
Appreciate
and
it.
slap it on someone's coffee cup. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Slap it on your girlfriend's fucking head when you fucking slamming the puss, or your wife. You just right on the forehead and go MMA-Holes, bitch.
Moss, your fingerprints are all over this bumper stick.
That's not fingerprints, Jesse. That's the tip of my dick. If you notice, that's the tip of my dick prints. I was slapping my dick on them. All right, anyway.
Why did you hand me these? I don't need these.
No, we'll put them over things so we don't. All right, fuck you. All right, let's get to the rest of the stories over here.
All right, there's only one more. Morning Report. TJ Dillashaw says, I think it would be a very dumb for Henry Cejudo not to fight Joseph Benavidez. According to MMA Fighting, it feels like a lifetime ago, but earlier this year, TJ Dillashaw was caught taking EPO and suspended by USADA for 2 years. It was a monumental occurrence that came on the heels of Dillashaw getting knocked out by Henry Cejudo in his bid for two-weight glory. As a result of the failed drug test, Dillashaw is now suspended until 2021, but though he's not allowed to compete for the moment, the former bantamweight champ hasn't lost his edge. Speaking to Chael Sonnen recently, Dillashaw discussed his feelings towards current bantamweight champ Henry Cejudo, admitting that his loss to Cejudo still bothers him and as a result means he still has beef with Triple C. When Cejudo...
beef with Triple C. It's so cringy.
When Cejudo knocked out Dillashaw at UFC and ESPN 1, He didn't not directly win the bantamweight title, but he might as well have. Cejudo began immediately angling for a rematch at bantamweight, and that may well have happened, except Dillashaw was caught using EPO. Dillashaw willingly relinquished his title before he could be stripped, and then Cejudo fought Marlon Moraes for the vacant 135-pound title, winning the title and becoming only the 4th ever champ in UFC history. The second title has created some issues for Cejudo, though. The champion is currently recovering from injury and seems to be less inclined to defend his flyweight title, instead chasing down fights against Frankie Edgar, Jose Aldo, Dominic Cruz, and, head-scratchingly, a number of the UFC's female champions. All of that, though, gives short shrift to the flyweight number 1 contender Joseph Benavidez, who has won 3 fights in a row and is the only man to hold an unavenged loss over Cejudo. Benavidez has been calling for a fight with Cejudo and has recently intimidated that should Cejudo opt to defend his bantamweight title instead, the UFC may strip him of the flyweight championship, but Dillashaw thinks that would be a mistake on Cejudo's part.
Hey, TJ Dillashaw, you know what I think would be a mistake? If you used steroids and got caught!
Gaylord.
Who cares what you have to say? You screwed everything up. I was rooting for you, TJ. I was rooting for you to beat Triple C at 125, snatch that belt, destroy the division. And what did you do? You not only got knocked out, but you got popped for steroids. I don't care, TJ. I don't care what you have to say. So go away. Go away. Go away. I can't believe I'm saying this. That I actually have to take Triple C's side on this. Who is TJ Dillashaw to give advice? Right?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get suspended? I can give you all the advice in the world. I'm TJ Dillashaw. Thanks for joining in. What do you think about this, Jess?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I used to like TJ, and I lost a lot of respect for him after his recent antics. So it's hard to take anything he says seriously, you know?
Chat what you say.
Romanian Trollo says, don't be an a-hole. Sticker should have MMA-Hole printed also, or not great advertising to get people on the channel. Well,
oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So it says, don't be an a-hole. It has the MMA-Holes logo. It says YouTube with an arrow to a QR code straight to our channel.
This is called marketing, friends. When you see a sticker that says, don't be an a-hole, you're like, what is that? And then it has the fucking QR code to our channel. It says YouTube, and then it has our fucking logo on it. You fucking simp! You simpleton of the mind! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you question our marketing over here? Look at us. Just look at us. Right now, if I had that casual on the board, I would just fucking hit it. But instead, I'll hit.
Gaylord.
You're a gay lord, for God's sakes. You are now the lord of the gays. I said, who said that? What's his name?
Romanian Trollo.
Go back to Romania, you Trollo.
Trollo.
Lo.
Gaylord.
How dare you? What an idiot! What an idiot! Anyway, any more stories, Jesse?
No, it's almost.
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, so once again, let's look at what we get to enjoy this weekend and what we'll be covering, what we won't be covering. So Bellator, hello. Bellator 227 is probably Friday morning live, and then they're going to replay it at night. So what we'll do is, if we go on Friday, we'll watch the replay. We probably will know the results. But James Gallagher versus Roman Salazar. Yes.
Romanian Trollo says, oh, my bad. I didn't see it close up, you ginger casual.
Listen, Romanian Trollo.
He said he was sorry.
Don't apologize. Just sit there and take it. Bend over, spread the cheeks, take my words up your asshole. Troll-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. You gave me a concussion with that comment. Listen, I'm 42 years old. I'm an old man. You can't give me a concussion with them comments.
Concussion.
What are you doing here? I got to last 20 more years and then collect the MMA-Holes retirement plan. The 401. I don't have that. But anyway, Bellator 227. We'll be reacting Fugo Friday to the replay. You got LFA 77. We're not reacting to that. But anyway, UFC Fight Night Copenhagen. Niall Flanagan.
Love yas.
Love ya.
We love you, Niall.
Moss,
We fucking
can you
love
do me
you.
a favor?
I can do every favor you want.
Don't ever call yourself an old man again.
Are you peeling off that sticker?
No. Romanian Trollo says, your face is an apology. Not fucking funny, man.
Listen, you know why I have this beard? You know why this beard is over here? Romanian Trolololololo. My beard is here because I have a scar underneath his beard that says apology. Someone burnt apology onto my face. So who the fuck do you think you are to actually tell the world? We have 142 people still watching this. I don't know why. Who are you to tell everyone that I have that scar underneath his beard? You broke man code. You broke the bro code. You are a son of a bitch. Trolololololo. All right, anyway. So we have this in the morning, right? So we have Fugo Friday. And then in the morning, we have UFC Fight Night Copenhagen, which is Hermanson versus Cannonier. I love the fight night. We'll do a whole damn card. By the way, I was having an argument with Jessie. Not an argument, a debate. And you have to tune into her show tomorrow night, the fight briefing. New intro, so get there early. Brand new spanking new intro.
Oh, yeah.
So we were going back and forth. And where's the fight? Where's the fight? Where's the fight? Oh, here it is. Cute Lava versus Roundtree. We are on complete different sides of the spectrum with this fight over here. Okay? Now, I can't... Can I give him a tease, Jesse, what's going on? Or do you want him to wait for tomorrow's show?
What, with regard to my own opinion?
Yeah.
No, Mas.
No what?
Are you crazy? No teases.
Oh, fuck. Well, anyway, you'll find out who Jesse picks tomorrow. And I'm like, wait... I'm like, listen, fight briefer. I'm about to school you right now. But she has a confident pick in this one. And I have a very confident pick in this one. So find out tomorrow what JBH has and get your opinions in. I guess I can't talk about it now. Anyway, so what else we got here? We have Copenhagen, then you move on. So are you down with this, Jesse? Are you down with the sickness? To do UFC during the day.
Down with the sickness.
Shut it down.
Yeah. What time does the fight card start again?
The UFC starts at
11.
Yeah.
Eastern.
11 Eastern time. So we'll be going pretty hard into the afternoon. We'll take a little break. I'll rub one out. And then we'll go into Bellator 228, which starts... And we'll just probably do the main card here. You down with that or no?
That starts at 10? We can probably do the Bellator card.
Super professional. We could probably do...
Says the guy who interrupts his sponsors' promotions.
No, I was trying to make light of a terrible situation. I saved the show. I'm like a superhero.
You make me want to kill myself sometimes.
Anyway.
Sometimes I just want to I want to swallow a whole bottle of pills. Like you make me want to just go away softly. Peacefully.
You going to say that in front of Trolololol? You're going to say that? What if he's suicidal? And now you just made a joke about suicide. I don't stand by any of Jesse's comments tonight. But I still love her and you. Very much so. So now, where did we just go? We were just talking about fights. Where the fuck did we go? What were we talking about before that?
I said we could probably do the entire card for Bellator. It just depends on, how tired we are after the first fight reaction.
Okay, so you're saying that...
Well, Bellator will be...
You're down.
Yeah, I'm down. But when will be to be determined.
Main card?
Well, yeah, main card for sure. But I'm saying, as far as whether or not we do the prelims is to be determined.
We're not doing the prelims for Bellator. Well, maybe we'll come on a little early. Who knows? But we will be doing 2 cards on Saturday. So we'll be doing UFC and Bellator. So you're getting a lot of MMA-Holes this weekend. Now, let me know in the chat. Are you going to be here for the long haul? We need to know. Are you going to be here? Are you going to hang with the boys?
Hanging with the boys.
Are you going to hang with the boys? Let me know with the hanging with the boys in the chat. If you're going to be hanging with the boys all weekend long and watching and reacting and drinking and smoking and poking. Let me know.
PBR Street Gang is going to be hanging with the boys. Roberto Lopez post resurrection says maybe. Destiny Vash hanging with the boys. Wonderful, wonderful. Junk Savage from start till finish. I'm famous now on stream. Big times ahead. JBH. Clout chaser I am. Whatever that means. Moss. Dr. Nate with the ones. Post resurrected says probably. Steven Stern, I'm hanging. Freedom Fighter, you're not funny at all, but I appreciate your persistence in being a pathetic asshole. What? Well, your name is Freedom Fighter. So, but whatever.
That was so fucking random. Wow.
Wow,
man. I'm not funny? Shit. There goes my comedy career. Jesse, all I wanted to do was be a comedian that talks about MMA. Oh my God. And freedom fight. The crusher of dreams. I just ruined everything. Oh my God. I was going to be the next Steve Martin, Jesse. Of MMA.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes that.
Wouldn't you want to be the next Robin Williams since he was funnier?
Yeah, I do want to hang myself sometimes.
Well, that's not where I was going with that, but man, you just...
I'd rather be Steve Martin. He's still alive.
You're just nasty. You just make me want to slap this on your forehead. Hashtag sticker mule. Link in the description if you want to get your own stickers. Vinyl. Protective. Amazing. 100% satisfaction guarantee. Free shipping.
You want to try to do the ad one more time?
All right.
You think you can get through it?
I think I can get through it.
Which ones did we stumble through? Theragun
and Sticker Mule.
All right, so here we go. Our new sponsors. We're gonna get it right. You know, this reminds me of Sprockets. You ever watch SNL Sprockets? I don't know.
Do you put your body to the test day in and day out? Do your muscles feel so stressed and fatigued that it hurts just to get out of bed in the morning? Whether you're a rigorous athlete or a hard worker, you want to buy a massage gun that provides the best therapy in the market. Theragun provides an all-in-one massage and recovery tool. Theragun helps you release muscle tension, soreness, and recover faster. Use the link in the description below and start using a deep muscle massage treatment unlike anything you've ever felt. Again, head over to Theragun.com with the link in the description and start feeling better, moving better, and recovering faster with the tension and soreness relief.
I can't wait to fucking try this thing. I am like super pumped up. I can't wait to... So what we want to do is during our fight reaction, just whip it out and just fucking right in the side of the head, right in the tit. Looking forward to that. All right, Jesse, what's the next one over here?
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link in the description to Sticker Mule and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers.
I swear to God, you're saying durable.
Stop.
That sounded
Why
just...
do you do that every fucking time?
Wait, say that line again without the music. It sounds like you're saying a gerbil.
Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and...
Such as gerbil? Say durable.
Durable.
Gerbil?
I said durable.
Maybe saying durable and it's starting to morph into gerbil.
Can you just let me do the fucking promo? You gotta start over now.
Okay. Such as gerbil? All right,
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, coasters, magnets, customized tape, labels, bumper stickers, and more. Sticker Mule offers full color printing at the highest quality that you deserve. Free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs and we've never been happier with the products we receive. Visit Sticker Mule with the link in the description today.
Fucking love stickers. I just want to rub my body with them. I just want to rub... Whoa, look at your head. Whoa! Did you just blow me through during the sticker dance? What the fuck just happened? Can someone gif that? Gif that.
He was dropping stickers on the floor, and I was picking them up as they were dropping, and I just looked up, and I just saw what it looked like, and then...
What the hell just happened there? Could you imagine if Sticker Mule is watching right now? Sticker Mule, I'm sorry for receiving the blowjob during your dance.
He was dropping stickers on the floor.
It looked like Khabib Nurmagomedov is going down on me.
No, I just had to pick up stickers off the floor. I didn't realize.
I feel violated. Anyway. All right. If you guys would like some stickers and you would
oh my God.
like to help us out and promote the show and drop these all over the place, hit us up on the MMA-Holes.com and maybe we'll have like the best location. We'll throw it up on, I don't know. Who knows? Just hit us up and we can send you some stickers. You know, get the shit on your cars and on your tits. All right. Anyway, thank you to all our sponsors. We got Real Bearded Men as well. Real Bearded Men is wonderful, wonderful. We have a 15% off promo code MMA-Hole. Link in the description. Timeless CBD 20% off. Promo code MMA-Hole at BetDSI. Get it in. Get that money. We have money on Nate Diaz. That's what we're going. Not Street Jesus. Sorry. I think we're done, Jesse. Yeah. I think we've done it all. It's been an effective show. Oh, so remember, if you were around this stream or if you're watching the replay, please timestamp the best casual call, and we'll try to clip the best one and throw it on the soundboard. So timestamp it in the comment section down below when it's processed. So wait like 2 or 3 hours, then timestamp it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. About 2 hours, somewhere around there. All right, Jess, say those words with your hat, and you'll see him win.
Make sure you guys tune in on this channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local time and see when I will be on. I will be doing fight briefing for this weekend's UFC Copenhagen, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.